Hey, I'm Josh Reed, and today we're in Canova, West Virginia, standing in front of what the locals know as the historic Pumpkin House. We're going to go inside and talk to him about the project where we help preserve this historic home. All right, so now we're inside this historic home that I know as the Pumpkin House, and we're sitting here with the man who lives in this house and who has taken care of this house, Rick Griffith. And Rick, first of all, I want to congratulate you on your recent win and becoming a delegate. And if you don't mind, just take a couple of minutes and share with us some of the history about this beautiful home, and then kind of what your goals were for us as a company to do or help out with.
One of the jokes I've made since we bought this house in 1991 was the great thing about it is it's on the National Historic Registry. It's an historic old home. The bad thing about this, it's an old home. And insulation was one of our critical problems. You could walk through this house and feel drafts of cold air coming up from the floor. We have restored many rooms and we have tried to keep the historic nature of those rooms. But one of the difficulties we had was underneath the house. Several years ago, a now senator from West Virginia, Bob Plymel, sold the house to us, and he had a project to jack it up and give it a new foundation. Well, that was great to stabilize our floors, but we still needed to solve the problem of the cold air. We have a long run on our furnace to the front rooms, and even though they're well insulated, the air would cool significantly by the time it came out the front vents. Your product has helped us because it has sealed all those gaps. I no longer go around the house and feel my pant leg moving from cold air rising because it's sealed all those holes. And so it's been a wonderful help to me. And I've always said, I hope I live long enough to just live in this house and not work here every day. But this has been an ongoing project. Anyone that owns a house, particularly an old house, realizes the repairs never end. But this has got one huge step off my list of to-do things, and I'm very grateful for that.
Well, we really appreciate you letting us be a part of this home and this project, allowing us to do this. We really appreciate it.
Well, thank you very much. I'm very pleased with the product.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so here we are in the crawl space, and Rick's main goals were to preserve the home and also make the floors a whole lot warmer. So here's what we found upon our inspection. We found that the wood in the floors had some higher moisture levels. We found some areas that had a little bit of water ponding. And we also found that it was extremely cold in this crawl space because there was virtually no insulation. And the areas that the insulation was there, it was just really kind of sagging and settling down, because we know that's what eventually happens with fiberglass insulation. So we removed all of the fiberglass. We done ditches all the way around the perimeter of the crawl space. We put in 2 sump pumps. We put in a dehumidifier that you see here, and we laid down our heavy duty liner over the entire ground. We wrapped the column pillars, and we spray foamed the walls with Class 2 vapor barrier closed cell foam insulation. And then you heard the results that Rick said that he had. The moisture levels are lower in the home. The floors are much warmer, and now this house is helping to be preserved through our work, which I'm really proud of with this crawl space encapsulation. Next time that you look up under your house and you see what's actually going on up under there, please think about us and give us a call. Experience the difference in warmer floors, experience the difference in lower moisture levels, and experience the difference with Reed's Sprayfoam insulation.